Just a second. Which is why you're going to want to, if you're on YouTube right now, click the subscribe button and also the bell to get notified, okay? Because I'm not always going to go live the same time. It's usually around the same time, but if you want to catch it first, you need to hit the bell to get notified. Also, if you're watching on Facebook or somewhere else, make sure that after this video, you go to YouTube and you search my first and last name. Click the subscribe button and then also the bell so you get notified, okay? The reason why I say that is because Facebook is notoriously terrible for, man, my hair is just crazy, y'all. It's notoriously terrible for letting you know that people are live. So I mean, sometimes you find out hours later, and that is of no benefit to you. I'm just going to say. So here's what we're talking about today. What is broken in the online learning industry and how I am fixing it, or how I am at least leading the way on fixing this, okay? So I've talked about it before in, I think the video was called The Biggest Shift of Wealth, something like that. The online learning industry is not only massive right now, but is growing at an explosive rate. And there's obvious reasons for that, right? Especially right now, there's a lot of people at home, so you need to be learning online. There's also, I mean, I won't go into all of the everything, but there are lots of things that you can learn through online courses that, you know, I mean, my program alone, my signature program could be a master's degree course, but it still wouldn't be because they don't know what I know. So there's that. But there's things that you can learn in people's online courses that are going to be better than learning anywhere else. But here's the thing, you guys. Good morning, you guys. I see you there. Here's the thing is, there has been a laziness, in my opinion, that has come into the online learning industry. What it looks like, I'll just say what it looks like. I'm not going to accuse anybody of anything. I'm sure they have positive intent. What it looks like is that people are deciding they're going to make these courses or whatever, and then they kind of just, I'm going to say, half-butt it. They don't really do it. It doesn't seem like they're doing it with the end user in mind. It doesn't seem like they're doing it to actually push the needle in somebody's life, like to be able to help them accomplish a goal. What it looks like is they're doing it to make money, okay? And when you do something to just make money, you're going to create something that could very well just be crap. But you're not going to be constantly thinking, how are people utilizing this? How are people able to grow from this? How are they, like, listening to feedback and saying, like, okay, so this, people aren't learning from this really well, so I need to change things. That isn't happening, okay? So what I'm doing in this industry is completely turning it on its head, which is kind of what I do in every industry that we step into, is we turn it upside down, or like I like to call it, right side up, because they're already upside down. So what we're doing is, there's a few different things. There's the amount of support that we offer. Not only do we have the groups, which I think every course pretty much has a Facebook group where you can talk and whatever, but we listen to what people are needing and then we serve it up. We actually give it to them, right? If people are requiring extra training on things, then I'll make an extra training video and address that, right? That is a way to continuously support. I had a friend of mine about a month or so ago talked about, and this is for any of you guys that are creating courses as well, I think it's really wise to do. He was talking about how the main idea of your course or of your program is like the sun, like the takeaway is like the sun, and then around that are like the planets, right? Well, the planets would be So if you look at my signature program, like the modules, right? Like the different ideas, the different concepts. And then around the planets, then you have satellites, right? So you can create your modules, and then when you realize that people need a little more information about one of those modules, instead of getting paralyzed in creating the module and making it be the end all for everything and making sure that it's right, what you can do is just chill and teach what you're going to teach in that module. And then as people give you feedback that they need a little bit more here and there, what you can do is create little, what I call satellite videos. And it could be 5 minutes of you drilling down on a concept and explaining that better. And then that can go along with that material. And at the end of the day, what you're doing is you're building out this thing that is helpful, because you're basically addressing frequently asked questions in the course itself, but not having to redo videos. People get really up here whenever they think like, okay, well, this has to be perfect. And then they don't realize that just chill. It doesn't need to be perfect. You're going to perfect it as you go, okay? If you think that it needs to be perfect right off the bat, you're probably never going to finish it. I love you so much, but it's the truth. You're probably never going to finish it. So that is the first thing, is support. Actually caring is a thing that I'm doing in this industry that I don't really see a lot of people do. I see a lot of people take dollars, but not really give a rip about the people that are in their programs, right? Whenever my people are having wins, and whenever they're talking about how their life is changing, and they're talking about like, oh my goodness, like we're getting these checks in the mail, and the family life is so much better, and life just feels good now. You guys, that matters to me more than anything else, right? But that's because I give a rip. That's because I actually care about the people that are in my programs, right? If we can get back to, as content creators, as educators, if we can get back to giving a rip visibly, maybe you care, but you don't show people that you care. My challenge to you, if you're a course creator or an educator, my challenge to you is to make it so transparent and so obvious that you give a rip about people, and that you want their success, and that you love them, and that you're nurturing them, and that you're taking care of them, and that that's what all of this is about. Everything is going to take off for you, okay? Because you're going to be coming with that energy, and that energy can't help but nurture people, okay? And then you're going to want to do the support. You're going to want to make sure that they have everything that they need because you care, right? But if you come from an energy of just doing it for the money, you're not going to win. You're not. You may sell a few courses, and God bless you, that's great, right? But you're not going to win at the level that I'm talking about. You're not going to win at the 6-7 figures a month, right? We make 7 figures a month right now from home, with our friends, with a team that we love, with working with people in the program that we adore, that we're all just working together and creating essentially this movement, right? That is where you win, okay? So if you're looking at it like, well, I need to make this amount of money with this course, you got it backwards. You got it backwards. I want to serve in this way. I want to help them do this. I want to make sure that I create something that will take them from point A to point B and let their life change. I want to show them how to change their world in whatever capacity you help with, right? Real quick before I go into the third one, which is boss, I am going to say this. You have less than a week at the half off price, okay? Less than a week to go before the price goes up to 2 times what it is right now. Right now it's in its intro phase of being half price, okay? If you've been sitting on the fence, if you've been sitting back and watching everybody else win, if you've been watching testimonials of people starting to make money already, if you're watching testimonials of people whose family life is already getting better, if you're watching testimonials of people that their minds are getting stronger, they're realizing what they really are and what they can accomplish. If you're sitting back and watching all of that happen and you are feeling the tap, the nudge of, hey, do this. If that's you, then what you need to do before it goes up in price is reach out to my Facebook business page, Livin the Dream with Martha. Send me a message, case study. We'll have a chat. I'll see if I'm able to help you out. If I can help you out, I'm going to invite you into the program. If not, I'm not going to, because I'm not going to have you pay for something that I don't think that you're ready for yet. I would say 99% of the people get invited into the program. It's very few that aren't ready yet. But if you're not ready yet, again, I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you spend your money on it right now. I'm just not. So there are 2 guarantees in case you don't know about that. One guarantee is that you're going to make $10K a month within the first 6 months, or I work with you until you do. Second guarantee is it took me 6 months in order to hit $100K a month. So if you break my record and you hit $100K a month within 6 months, I'm just going to refund the entire thing back to you, because that's what I want. Okay, let me get this out of here. Now, third thing, you guys, where am I at on time? Third thing, you guys, is the one-on-one feeling. This is something that I am about to revolutionize this entire industry. This is not happening. I don't see this happening anywhere. It's a one-on-one feeling, okay? And basically what it is, because I have over 1,000 people in my program right now, and so can I do personalized one-on-ones with everybody? No, that's impossible, right? So what I'm doing is I'm actually developing a team of client success partners. And do you guys see Mike? Oh, you can't see him out there, can you? Oh, man. I'm developing a team of client success partners that are, I'm not going to go into all the details of it because you don't care, quite frankly, but the end goal of what it does is they are going to be assigned to all of my students. Every single one of my students will be assigned a client success partner. Now, with what that person's job is to make sure that every single person's answers or questions are answered. And they're not answering the questions on their own, the success partners. What they're doing is they're coming back to me and my team, and they're letting me know what the question is. And then I answer it and it gets sent out, okay? And then there's a whole hierarchy behind that I'm creating, which will be able to, that's a whole nother level thing. I'm not even going to talk about it right now, but it is about to blow the doors off the online learning industry, you guys. And the reason why is because it's necessary. If this industry is taking off, right, into billions, hundreds of billions of dollars, right, is what this industry is about to be worth. If it's going to be worth that, we better be taking care of people while we're doing it. We better not be charging people money and then not sticking with them to help them succeed at what we have promised, right? So that is what this client success partner is for. And I'm developing something in the back end that's going to be able to support anybody else that creates courses as well. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's right. That's right. So there's a whole lot of awesome happening right now, you guys. But anyway, so the way that the industry is broken is that people don't feel supported in the courses that they buy. They don't feel like people care. They don't feel like they have that one-on-one feel. You guys, I am changing every single one of those things. I'm going to put case study up one more time. This goes up to 2 times the price on Monday. Okay? So don't play around, please. Don't message me on Monday and say, "Oh, I wanted to get it at half off." I have been talking about this going up in price forever. Okay, so it's going up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts to it. Okay, so make sure that you get in now before Monday if you want to get in at half price, you guys. But at the end of the day, you guys, people are seeing returns on their investment in this, a lot of people within the first month. Okay. So this is not something that you're going to look at and be like, oh, will I get my money back? You're going to get your money back. You're going to get your money back, and then the whole rest of your life is icing on the cake. The whole rest of your life is learning that, well, right now you're learning exactly what I have done to be able to make 7 figures a month from home while parenting, while hanging out with my friends, while just, living essentially our dream, you guys. And I don't say this because, oh, we're so cool, we're so awesome. I don't say it like that. I say it because if I don't say it, you don't know that I'm doing it. So you don't know that somebody is actually out there doing a thing that you want to do, that is living a life that you can live as well, and I can teach you how to do it. That's exactly what I'm doing. But if I don't talk about it, then you don't know, right? So that's the only reason I talk about that stuff. Okay, so what questions do you guys have? All right, half butted. I know, right? Oh, man. Dara, yes, serve them. Yes. Your caring truly sets you apart. Aw, thank you. Dara, nothing feels better than seeing others rise. Exactly. 100%. I believe that's what we're here for. If you do it for the money, let me get you up here. If you do it for the money, you will make some money, but will not stay. People will see right through you. Be a servant leader. 100% yes. Yes. When you come from a place of authentic serving, abundance in all forms automatically aligns. 100% yes. It certainly does. Sonia, I'm ready. Boom! Get it, girl. Andrea, I purchased the program and won't even do a phone call or personal message. It feels so cold and like they only wanted the money. Right. That's it's so bad. And there's so many people out there. Half of the Facebook ads that you see out there, probably like 90 to 95%, if we're very realistic, are people that are just selling a course and don't want to support it and don't care about the people that are taking it. Run far away from those people. Because if they won't support it, it's very likely that the course isn't going to actually do what it was supposed to do anyway. Because imagine why somebody wouldn't support their own thing. Probably doesn't work, right? Sonia, thanks. That is what I am learning. Awesome. Why does it scare me to check into your program? I mean, really? You want me to get real? You're scared because your ego knows that you would change. It knows that your life would change. And regardless of good or bad change, your ego knows where you're at right now in your homeostasis and your balance, and it wants to stay there because that's familiar, right? Whether you like it or not doesn't matter. It's familiar. So anytime, if you're looking into my program, you, on a cellular level, your being knows that you will change. And so it's trying to keep you small. It's trying to keep you safe in the familiar. Well, do you desire to stay in what you call familiar right now for your entire life? So that's where the fear comes from, honestly. I love that you asked that question, though. Oh, man, I have to get off of here. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can do any more. This program is absolutely amazing. You will not regret making the leap. Amen. I'm not playing around, you guys. We're building up millionaires in there. Millionaires that are heart-centered and ready to serve. If that's you, if you're ready to change your life, this is no joke. This is it. Okay. All right, you guys, I love you. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.